In this tutorial, I'll show you how to crochet a perfect triangle, step by step. Whether you're creating a base for a bag or a unique motif, this simple method is perfect for beginners. Grab your yarn and hook, and let's get started. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the materials you'll need for this project. You'll need t-shirt yarn, which gives your crochet triangle a sturdy and chunky texture. A 6mm crochet hook, perfect for working with this type of yarn. 3 stitch markers to help keep track of your corners. A pair of scissors, and finally, a yarn needle for weaving in the ends once you finish. Once you've got everything ready, we're all set to start. Foundation round, magic ring and 9 single crochet. Let's begin with the foundation round by making a magic ring and working 9 single crochet stitches into it. Step 1. Make a magic ring. Start by wrapping the yarn into a loop, with the tail on the right side. Hold the yarn in place, then insert your hook into the ring. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Gently pull the yarn tail to adjust the ring size, but don't close it fully yet. Step 2. Crochet 9 SC into the ring. Insert your hook into the center of the ring. Yarn over and pull up a loop. You now have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, and pull through both loops. That's 1 single crochet. Repeat this process until you have a total of 9 single crochets inside the ring. Tighten the ring and join the round. Now that you have your 9 single crochets, it's time to tighten the ring. Gently pull the yarn tail to close the center of your magic ring tightly, so no holes remain. Next, we'll join the round. Loosen your working loop slightly on the hook. Insert your hook from back to front under the first single crochet, V, stitch. Pull the loop to the back of the work. Then, insert your hook into the center of the last single crochet, V, stitch. Yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. This completes the join and counts as the first single crochet of row 2. You're now ready to continue with the next round. Row 2. Triangle begins. Now we start row 2, where the triangle really begins to take shape. Here's the stitch equation for this round. Starting from the join, we'll work 1 single crochet, then 3 single crochets into 1 stitch, followed by repeating 2 single crochets and 3 single crochets into 1 stitch twice. This will give you a total of 15 stitches. Step by step. First, crochet 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Then, crochet 3 single crochets into the following stitch. This creates a corner. Place a stitch marker on the middle single crochet of these 3. This is corner 1. Next, single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Now crochet 3 single crochets into the next stitch again, and place a stitch marker on the middle single crochet. This is corner 2. Single crochet into the next 2 stitches. Finally, crochet 3 single crochets into the last stitch of the round and place a stitch marker on the middle single crochet. This is corner 3. Joining the round. Join the round as you did before. Loosen your working loop. Insert your hook under the first single crochet, V, pull the loop back, then insert the hook into the last single crochet, V, yarn over, and pull through both loops to complete the join. That's row 2 done, and your triangle is starting to grow. Row 3. Let's move on to row 3. The stitch equation for this round is, starting from the join, work 3 single crochets, then 3 single crochets into 1 stitch, followed by repeating 4 single crochets and 3 single crochets into 1 stitch 2 times. You'll have a total of 21 stitches by the end of this round. Step by step. Begin by single crocheting in each stitch until you reach a stitch marker. When you get to a marked stitch, work 3 single crochets into that stitch to form the corner. Place your stitch marker on the middle single crochet of these 3 to mark the corner. Repeat these steps for all 3 corners around your triangle. Join the round. Finally, join the round using the same method as before. Loosen your working loop. Insert your hook under the first single crochet, pull the loop back, then insert into the last single crochet, yarn over, and pull through both loops. That completes row 3, and your triangle is growing nicely. Row 4. Now, onto row 4. The stitch equation is, from the join, Crochet 5 single crochets, then 3 single crochets into 1 stitch, followed by repeating 6 single crochets and 3 single crochets into 1 stitch 2 times. By the end, you should have 27 stitches. Step by step, continue single crocheting in each stitch until you reach a stitch marker. When you get to the marked stitch, crochet 3 single crochets into that stitch to make a corner. Place your stitch marker on the middle single crochet of those 3. Repeat this process for all corners. Join the round as before. Loosen your working loop. Insert your hook under the first single crochet. Pull the loop back. Insert into the last single crochet. Yarn over, and pull through both loops. Row 4 is done. Your triangle is getting bigger and stronger. Row 5. Let's continue to row 5. The stitch equation for this row is, from the join, crochet 7 single crochets, then 3 single crochets into 1 stitch, followed by repeating 8 single crochets and 3 single crochets into 1 stitch twice. This gives you a total of 33 stitches. Step by step, single crochet in each stitch until you reach a stitch marker. At the marked stitch, crochet 3 single crochets to form the corner. Place the stitch marker on the middle single crochet of these 3. Repeat this 2 more times for the remaining corners. Join the round. Finally, join the round as before. Loosen the working loop. Insert your hook under the first single crochet. Pull the loop back, then insert into the last single crochet, yarn over, and pull through both loops. That completes row 5, and your triangle is growing beautifully. Finishing off. Once you've reached your desired triangle size, it's time to finish off. Cut the yarn, leaving a tail about 6 inches long for weaving in. Using a yarn needle, insert it under the first V stitch of the last round. Then, return the needle into the same stitch the yarn exits from, including the back bump. Weave the yarn needle back and forth along the backside of your work to secure the yarn. Finally, trim any excess yarn. And there you have it. A perfect crochet triangle, ready for your next project. Notes. A few important notes to keep in mind as you crochet your triangle. Always insert your hook right into the center of the V stitch, that's between both loops, to keep your stitches even and neat. Stitch markers are your best friends here. Use them to mark the triangle corners and increase points so you don't lose track. To make your triangle bigger, just continue the same pattern. Increase by 2 single crochets between each 3 single crochet corner every row. Keep practicing, and you'll master this triangle in no time. Ribbon thank you, Ribbon Cherry Blossom, for watching and supporting my crochet journey. Cherry Blossom Bell, don't forget to subscribe for more. Sparkles crochet tutorials, Sparkles pattern ideas, Sparkles custom bag designs. Pushpin follow and support. Camera Facebook. Sapphire Crochet Yarn. Stay creative and keep crocheting. Yarn.